Hello everybody, I will be doing an unboxing and review of the Nasci 4000 XG fishing reel. I just got this in, it came out in ICAST 2016, I decided to get a reel that would be useful in inshore fishing and for a few applications in freshwater. So I did a little bit of research and I think this will do the trick. So let's get started. Okay, so here's the reel. Let's take it out. Inside's the standard paperwork with all the different, comes in all different languages: Chinese, Mandarin, Malaysian, I don't know, a whole bunch of other different things there. So just standard paperwork. Put that aside. Got our reel here. Let's take it out the box. Okay. All right, so let's tighten this up right here first, okay? All right, now that we've got the reel handle on the left-hand side where I want it to be, let's go into some of the details with the Shimano Nasci 4000 XG. Like I said, this is the XG model as opposed to the standard 4000. And there are a couple differences between the two models. For one, the gear ratio on the 4000 is 4.7, and the gear ratio on the Nasci XG is 6.2. Another difference between the two reels is the line retrieval. The 4000 has a 30-inch line retrieval per crank, and the XG model has a 39-inch line retrieval per crank. Other than that, both reels are the same in all other aspects. It has a nice deep spool, as you can see right there. I'm probably going to be spooling this with either 15 or 20 pound braided line, and looking at the line capacity, it's probably going to be able to hold up to about 230 yards of that pound test braided line, which is way more than I really need it for the applications that I'm going to use it for. So I decided to get this because I need an inshore reel, and I think this fits the bill nicely. As far as the size is concerned, it's just perfect for the inshore applications, for targeting fluke and blackfish and striped bass and bluefish, which are all the species here in the Northeast where I'm based out of. But it can be just right for anyone out there in the South who targets redfish or sea trout. Nice size reel for salmon or stripers up in the Delta out on the West Coast. If you want a smaller reel for freshwater applications, I think the 3000 size would be just right for that. I also do intend to use this for pike fishing and for catfish. I just need something with some power into it. Speaking of power, another selling point for this reel is the 24-pound drag force, which hopefully I'll get to be able to test that out soon on some stripers or blues in the upcoming months. So we'll see. But Shimano is known for its good quality reels. This is supposed to be a mid-level entry reel, meaning that when I first started out, Shimano was out there with a lot of its entry-level reels like the Sahara or the Sedona, which retailed for anywhere from $30 to $50, which did the job when you were first starting out fishing, catching sunnies and bullhead catfish and stuff in your local pond or river. But Shimano, of course, is well known for its higher-end models, like, for example, the Stella, which is way up there in price and well worth it. I own a Shimano Sustain and a Calcutta, which are kind of two of the reels that I use for a lot of my go-to fishing in saltwater, and I use the Calcutta for both inshore and freshwater applications as well. So this is a mid-level entry reel, meaning that Shimano really kind of stepped up their game a little bit and decided to come up with a reel that would have the feel, the strength, the durability of its higher end, but not have the high-end price. Like I said, this reel retails from anywhere from $99 to $110, depending on which model that you want to get. And so far, I think Shimano hit it out of the ballpark with this. Definitely a great reel. Okay, let's talk about the reel handle for a second here. The XG model comes with a large knob on it here, and you can definitely see, I can kind of wrap my fingers around that very well. It gives you a really great grip, as opposed to the 4000 model, which I believe just comes with a smaller, like a square rectangular knob on it. The shape of this knob alone already gives you a great grip, but it's got a rubber roughness to it. You can kind of see it a little bit right here. You can, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see the little indentations there and everything like that. Give it just enough roughness to it that it provides you with a nice grip. And I mean, it's fresh out of the box, so it's even got a little bit of a stickiness to it. So if you're out there fishing with live bait, or you got slime on your hands, and just fishing in some rain, they'll provide you with that great grip on that. You can replace the knob if you want to with the other one. I don't think it's necessary. I think that handle will do the job just right. And it's just a nice solid reel handle on that. Yeah. Alright, let's talk about the drag here for a second. Like I said before, it has it's rated for 24-pound drag on this. Hopefully I'll be able to test that out in the upcoming months on a nice size striper. Usually, like I said, Shimano makes a pretty good product where it's usually spot on with their drag. One of the things I really like about this, and you can already hear it, is the noise of the clicker here. The reason why I bring that up is because for some reason a lot of new reels, the companies for some reason are dulling down on the noise that the drag makes on their spinning reels, which kind of defeats the point of it. I mean, you kind of want to be able to know exactly how much drag you're loosening or tightening when you're out there, and not for nothing. I mean, one of the big selling points of a spinning reel is that you just love the sound of a big fish just, zzz, that line right off the reel. Everybody loves that noise, and what's the point in dulling that down? I mean, that's part of the excitement. So I think they did a good job here with this, with the clicker here and the drag. All right, let's talk about the aesthetics of this reel for a second. Now, one thing I love about Shimano is they do an awesome job of the design of the little details and the accents and the colors they choose for their reels. And this is just a great example. I mean, look at the beautiful details on the drag knob. I love the gold in this reel. It's got that beautiful silver. This is like a dull silver here, but it's got like a shiny silver, two-tone silver and gold going on the handle. And you can't really see it too well from this angle, but this reel is not black. It's actually like a dark blue. It's almost got like a night sky kind of color to it. And for lack of a better phrase, it's got like a sparkleness to it. It's almost like it's got little glitter on it. You can see little specks on there right there, which if you shine a light on this, it lights up. It looks like a night sky lit up. Like I said, it's not a black reel. It's like a dark blue nightfall color. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love all the little accents on this reel. Little gaps that they put in there. These little notches they've cut into the spool. It's just beautiful, beautiful. And Shimano always does a really great job in their designs and their color schemes. So good job, Shimano. Thank you for that. Definitely makes you appreciate a product even more when they put that much emphasis on every little detail like that. Yeah. So other aspects of this reel is that it does have the X-chip technology on it, and if I can zoom in on it right there, it has the Coreprotect, which basically just means that it's got some protection there for water resistance. Now, this is not a waterproof reel in any sense. I would not go dunking this in water, especially salt water, but it does have some added protection to it, which I think is will be a big factor for me, especially if I'll be using this out of the kayak where it could be more likely to get wet. Inside, if I can pull this off, Just bear with me for a second here. Okay, there we go. Inside, it even has like a little bit of a seal on it right here. You got like a seal washer, rubber seal, just to kind of give it a little bit of that extra protection there. Again, it's supposed to be a little bit more water resistant, not waterproof. So that's one of the selling points for me in getting this reel, especially for out there being in salt water. Okay, so like I said, if you're looking for something that inshore capacity, or if you're looking for something a little bit heavier for some freshwater, this could be a great option for you. Hopefully I'll get to test this out real soon on some pike or maybe lake trout, and hopefully once spring comes around I'll be able to target stripers and bluefish, and then focus in on fluke afterwards. I'm probably going to pair this up with like a 7-foot medium heavy spinning rod, which I'll see about doing a video on that soon. So like I said, if you're looking for something in the mid-level entry, this reel is right for you. It definitely has the feel of the higher end Shimano, but definitely, you know, the price is just right at $100 for such a great reel. So there you go. Please tell me what you think of this. Comment below if you think that this is a good reel, or what reel would you choose for inshore applications. And don't forget to hit a like and subscribe. So thanks for watching. See you guys. Tight lines.